Okay, Andre, thanks for doing this. I have a couple questions here, and since nobody else is in line, I'm going to take my time.
Good thing.
First of all, I saw that you ran a 4.46 coming out of the Citadel, correct? At the
Did.
combine? Do you think you still run a 4.46?
I believe so. I hope so. I hope I show that on the field on Sundays that I can still get it when I need to.
I mean, that first return, I thought that actually two guys, 57 and 36 for Seattle, kind of had the angle on you. And um, they were, I mean, you've had good blocking, not take it, but I mean, they were sort of free runners. And, you think
Yeah.
you surprised people like those two guys on that play?
Yeah, they kind of slow their feet down a little bit, and I can see it pretty well. So it's tough for those guys to slow their feet down and then try to pick back up their speed. So once I saw that, I kind of just broke it out to the outside.
And the same thing happened on the Jets return up the sideline. Two guys just kind of there.
Yeah,
and,
on that one, they didn't break down. They were running a little bit too hard. So I knew they couldn't break down as fast.
Right.
So it was kind of just the opposite.
Right. So you got to be, I mean, right now you got to be, you're leading the league. Your average is great. I don't know how it compares. It might be your best of the season so far right now, but I mean, just how do you feel like kickoff return is going for you?
I mean, the guys are blocking well. That's all I can ask for.
Yeah.
They're blocking hard, they're blocking well, and I'm just doing my job the best way I can.
Right.
And we demand a lot out of each other. They know I demand a lot out of them on the blocking part of it, and they definitely demand a lot out of me whenever I take it out the end zone. So.
You've got, well, you look at like the kickoff team, Taiwan, although he's been hurt, but Taiwan, Marlowe, Neal, Matakevich, Klein, and I could go on. I mean, a lot of teams have like a really young or inexperienced guys. You're a pretty veteran group on the core of special teams. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I think we have a good mix of guys actually. Like you said, we got some good veteran guys to help the young guys out, but AJ has been helping us a lot. Young guy, Daryl, second-year guy, Jaquan Johnson, second-year guy. So we got a good mix of guys, and we all work hard together, and we make it work.
Right. What do you think of Tyler Matakavich's heads-up play on the onside kick? I mean, would
play of the game
hollering about that, or was that
play
just
of the game? That was the play of the game for sure. It was tied at that point, and it was a surprise onside. Nobody knew it was coming up, but he stuck in there and fielded the ball real clean. So that definitely gave us momentum, getting the ball almost at midfield, and that was huge. Play of the game on special teams for sure.
I'm looking to see if anybody else has got their hand up. Sal does, so I'm going to let Sal take over. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. Andre, good to see you. First of all, what do you think about Bryson DeChambeau using a 48-inch driver? That's what I want to know.
Oh, man, this guy, man. What did he hit, like a 400-yarder not too long ago?
Unbelievable.
He's got all the – I don't know what he's doing with the physics and everything, but he's got the right equipment. I don't know the length of the club matters or whatever, but whatever he's doing is right. He's
he got huge during COVID, man. He got huge.
Yeah, I know he works hard in the gym. Have you ever seen any of his workouts?
No, I haven't watched those.
You should check out some of his workouts. He gets big. He acts like a football player in the gym sometimes. I don't know how, but
he wasn't lifting couches like you though in the off season.
He definitely wasn't lifting couches. I don't think many guys are doing that.
You got to pick. You got to pick this weekend. Tigers 4 under right now, man.
Yeah, I actually want to go. Check it out a little bit.
All right,
Masters in November. Nah, you're not keeping me too long, but Masters in November. You got to try to get it in when you can. But no, I don't have a pick. I just like watching those guys play. I'm glad we can get to watch some golf at this time of year.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That's what I'm doing right now. Actually, it's right on my TV. There you go. I got it right now. As I'm doing this with you. See,
I'll be checking it out.
The advantage.
They got it on in the equipment room right now, so I'll be checking it out as soon as I get in the locker room.
Hey, I want to ask you about going back to Arizona. It's where you started your career, man. You were there for 4 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
what are your memories of, them giving you your first shot?
Good memories. I really enjoyed playing for Arizona. Got a lifelong friend, Larry Fitzgerald, that still plays there. I know Christian Kirk really well. I trained with him this offseason. So there's some guys that I know. Obviously, Pat's still there. So I really enjoyed playing there, and it's going to be good to get back there and play again.
And then I want to go back to what Mark talked about in that first kick return. So you're really deep in the end zone. You take it out. It obviously seemed like that was something predetermined. Was that schemed up throughout the week? Was that something you guys saw and said, hey, when we get our first chance, first advantage, this is something we want to try to do? And obviously it worked out. Or was that just something you decided to do at that moment?
Well, we wanted to go to the field. And the guys know they have to be ready for me to take it out at any point in time. And I kind of just read where the kicker's going to kick it. And then I know kind of the hang time. I've done it enough to kind of know if it's good hang time or not. But I don't know if it was predetermined. I mean, every time I'm back there, I have it in my mind that I want to take it out. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I try not to predetermine it too much.
Gotcha, man. I just got fitted for new clubs myself, but not the weather to go out and get them. But it's the first time I ever did. It's pretty cool to be able to do something like that. And you see how they do all the technology and stuff,
It is nice to have your clothes fit for you, but it's starting to get cold here.
I know. Got to get out. I'm going to let you go watch it, man. Thanks for this.
All right.
Andre Roberts, Mookie Hawkins, Waffle Sports 1080. How you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Right. I wish I could be like Sal right now and just kicked up watching the golf, man, but,
You can be. You got it on your phone. Every phone is a TV pretty much now. You just need the PGA Tour app, and you can watch it wherever you are.
Modern technology. So that means I just got to hurry this thing up right here. They pretty much answered all my questions. I like how you set the tone, right off the rip last week with that 60-yard kickoff return, just to give give the team that extra juice. The mindset, going into Arizona, leading up to the bye, what's the mindset with this team right now?
We got a bye next week.
Right.
That's our mindset. It's one game at a time, and we're trying to get this week and trying to get a win. We'll worry about the bye week when it comes, but we're trying to go over there, I guess, and get a win like we did last week.
Absolutely. Hey, I appreciate your time, man. I'll let you get back to your golf.
Appreciate it.
Okay, I got one more, Andre. Larry Fitzgerald. Do you have a good Larry Fitzgerald story for us?
Yeah. So I'll give you one that we were in Antarctica together, and down in the cold, right? We were in Antarctica together, and there's this thing called a polar plunge, and we jumped in the ocean off the boat.
Wow.
It was pretty cold, as you can imagine. And we got back in the boat as quick as possible. We got it all on video. Y'all guys don't get to see it, but it happened, believe it.
So the water's got to be like 34, 35 degrees, right?
At that point, it didn't matter. We knew what it was. We were just, trying to get in and get out.
Right. If you're in there like 2 minutes, you got hypothermia, right?
Yeah, I don't even want to. I don't even want to look at that water for 2 minutes. There's icebergs and all type of stuff in there. Penguins and everything. Whales. You don't want to be in there for 2 minutes. You get in and get out, do your little polar plunge, and say that you did it.
That's a good one. I'm friends with Mark Dalton, their PR guy, and he's got some. He tells some great stories about what a great guy Larry is. So
awesome,
thanks very much. Appreciate it.
No problem.